outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And Young, here we go. 4 on the shot clock. Hunter against Bridges. Hunter no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here is Paul. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
No one covering.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Paul against Young. And Capella sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one's on target from the wing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young dishes to Capella. And Young, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's deflected. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Young, here we go. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Paul outside. Ayton dishes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Ayton. And Capella sends it back. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Hunter the pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Paul. Young, good.
How about he has yet to miss 4 of 4 to start?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. Back to Young. Collins a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 12 in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
For three, Booker. Rebound, Atlanta. Young with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Booker against Young. In the corner. Herder with it. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 14. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And here's Young from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 14.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks. Dancers!
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Capella. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Ayton with it. Working on Collins. It's stolen by Capella. Here's the break. Here's Herder. Now that's how he finished the break. Throw down with force.
But Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Ball against Young. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Launches a three. Rebounded by Capella.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
In the corner, Herder with it. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist in this one. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Collins finds Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Young. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Paul, no one around him. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. The drive by Booker. Paul with the three. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 5.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Young. Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Booker outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with the ball. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And McGee kicks to Crowder. Shamet on the wing. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 16. Now, here's Shamet, right wing. There's the drive. Craig passes to McGee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gallinari. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Craig. Both free throws good from Craig. The Hawks leading by 14. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Feeds to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 5. Wright from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Wright's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space. And that time, credit him with the assist.
Crowder kicks to Shamet. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wright outside. The dish now to Okongwu. Passes it to Luwawu. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shamet on the wing. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Outside Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks leading by 20. Now Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Okongwu. Off target from outside. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Molinari brings the double team. Shamet, the pass to McGee, uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wright looking around. Okongwu with it. McGee's there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
14 foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And here's Young. 17 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Shamet missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Collins a screen on Crowder. To the paint. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Payne gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The pass to Herter. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 19 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Crowder goes in, and Capella sends it back. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Lets the 3 fly. Young, no good. Craig with it. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Paul for 3. A shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Back to Booker. To stop the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Suns. The Hawks leading by 17. Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Suns trail by 17. Paul looking around. He kicks it to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires, high post. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Young. Young is doubled. Inside and stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position and stolen by Hunter. Capella inside. Johnson on him. Capella inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's tipped. And here's Young. There's the lob to the hoop. Ayton finds Booker driving to the basket.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Atlanta leading by 15. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Collins against Johnson. Paul kicks to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Young with the steal. In the corner. Herter with it. The pass to Young. There's 31 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Paul finds Booker. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Young. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Now here's Lowry. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Young against Lowry. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. Stolen by Capella. To the wing on the left. Young from long range. Buries it from 3.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And we're about a minute into the first. It's Lowry with a drive. Back to Tucker. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Rebound by the Heat.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Down low. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Throws it up high. The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Herder. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Young with the 3. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Lowry right side. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler against Hunter. From 8 feet away.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Young, the pass to Collins. Stolen by Lowry. A shot to stop the drought. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Young with it. Pass to Collins. Puts up a 3. Atlanta again missing. Young against Butler. Jacks up a 3. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And that one's good. Young.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Robinson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Driving inside. It's tipped. And here's Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Herder. There's Young with the 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Robinson with it. Now Herder defending. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Young against Lowry. Outside Herter. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. To the right side. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Outside Young. Going inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. There's Young with the three, and that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Outside Young. Young drawing the double team. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Here's Tucker. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Hawks leading. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Back to Butler. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Young, here we go. And that one, good. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Capella. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Adebayo.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Butler passes to Lowry.
2 minutes.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Clock is at 3. Right side Robinson. Lowry outside. With the drive. Now Adebayo. Lowry outside. Second chance effort. That one doesn't drop. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Young on the attack. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Butler passes to Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Capella. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson on the wing. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Collins.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Butler into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Bogdanovic against Hero. And the layup falls.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Gallinari, the pass to Wright. And he drives in. Here's Okongwu. Rebound by the Heat. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Hero. Here's Vincent. For the lead. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Gallinari for 3. Connects from downtown. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Pass to Martin. Here's Vincent. Hero outside. Goes up from the block. Here's Vincent, hounded by Wright. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Oh, got a piece of it. Wright against Hero. Wright attacking. Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. And Luwawu Cabarrot gets it to go. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Vincent. Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Hero, no good. And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Here's Vincent, hounded by Wright. Pass to Vincent, shot to stop the run. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Wright. Here's Okongwu. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
I just love the ball move.
1:03 left to play in the third. Oladipo outside. They set the pick to the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Outside Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Vincent. Hero outside. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, leading by 4.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hunter against Butler. Tucker inside. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up. Butler can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Such a wide open look. And the Hawks lead by 7.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3. Butler, that's good.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus has checked in. Outside Butler. Pass to Strus. Inside. Here's Tucker. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the 2nd youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young. He's guarded closely. paint, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Violation. Miami ball.
Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. And here's Robinson. Stolen by Collins. In transition, here they come. Launches a three. Herter can't hit. The Heat have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Strus, guarded by Young. Here he goes. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Here's Strus. This one for 3. Hunter with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Now here's Young. Outside Herter. Young with it. Picked up by Tucker. It's picked off. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Right side Hunter. He can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Capella. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Well, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Robinson passes to Adebayo to tie it up. The rebound by the Hawks. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Young attacking.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Robinson with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Back to Robinson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Cash.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Tucker. To the inside. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain.
Welcome, everyone. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker against Butler. Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets it go from the wing. Basket counts. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. And now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Now, here's Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Lowry against Paul. And Lowry gets it to go.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Paul looking around, and there's the pass to Booker. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Ayton a screen on Robinson. Booker finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the clock. Johnson for 3.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Booker from the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lowry kicks to Butler.
Remaining in the first.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler to the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
At the top of the key, Ayton. Johnson outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Passes it to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Tipped away. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Adebayo's got 8. Suns leading by 3. Paul passes to Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Robinson lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Tucker. It's all knotted up.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Lowry. Going inside. Adebayo kicks to Buck. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 10 points for him.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And so it's Devin Booker making.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Paul. Following the score by Miami. No good from outside.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Butler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dish to Tucker. Pass to Robinson. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Misses the 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Tucker with the ball, working on Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Ayton.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
Shot by Johnson, no good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Now, here's Tucker. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Johnson outside. Good chance here for Booker. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That'll be his second foul of the game. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say it is to guard in today's NBA.
Outside for Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Paul. Lowry drives in. Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 3. Butler in the corner. Lowry finds Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Johnson, the pass to Ayton. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside for Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Booker. Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball against Lowry. Takes it inside. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The drive by Paul. Good on the bucket. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry against Paul. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Butler. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
24, the Heat.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, is the pace where you want it so far?
The pace, yeah, right now. It's early, so.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Payne passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now the pass to Hero. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Strus, guarded by McGee. Poked away and stolen by Payne. Jumps up, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Hero kicks to Martin. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. And so Miami again turning it over. Suns leading by 7. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Passes to Craig. Wide open. That one wide left.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Good save it. Makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th Greg in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots good by Hero.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Shamet up top. He's covered by Hero. Outside Crowder, a 3 ball. And that one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Martin. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Craig. The layup missed. The Heat trail by 3. To the wing right side. Pass to Strus. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The kick out to Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus for the tie. Crowder against Oladipo. Good saving. Outside for Martin. Second shot opportunity. Good on the jump shot.
Martin.
Here's Payne. 54 seconds left in the third. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that's an intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A different look for Miami.
Heat substitution.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry for the lead. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Johnson, the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Johnson outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Ball outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Or Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to Robinson. Butler in the corner.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside for Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Johnson launches it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. He guarded close.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. The tray. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. The feed to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. And taken away by Paul. Bridges with it. Butler covering. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And it's Paul penetrating. In the corner, it's Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Butler with the steal. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Feeds it to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded by Johnson. Butler deciding where to go with it. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Sweet move. It's in! And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. Adebayo, high post. 5 on the clock. Yes!
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul.
20 seconds left in the game. Here's Booker into the lane. Count it.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Butler against Bridges, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Lowry with the ball. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, but yeah, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
Ball against Young. And there's the drive. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Booker for 3 hits a 3-pointer.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Takes it inside. Capella. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And stolen by Herder. On the push, here comes Atlanta.
Get out of the way!
Wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the instincts by Herder right there, making a difference on that end?
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Young. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. 3-pointer. Booker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Young. Driving in. Pass to Capella. And here's Herder. Shoots over Booker. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. Hayden finds Bridges. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Young against Paul. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young, the pass to Capella. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Suns leading. Shot from the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Atlanta again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The drive by Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
So maybe now's the time when we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Kick out to Johnson. Back to Aiden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Capella. Knocked loose. To end the run. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
For three, Bridges gets the three to fall.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action on the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bridges down low. Hunter covering. And it's good for two.
Well, he might be as old school a center as you're going to find. Ayton thriving in close now.
Paul against Young. Outside Herter. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker.
Phoenix foul. Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
Outside Young. Outside Herter. Young against Paul. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But, Brett, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, PA.
Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Paul. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Here's Paul. Paul draws the double. Stolen by Collins. On the break. Here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Young. Pass to Herder. Tries to snap the cold streak. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides and playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Hunter finds Capella. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Ayton in the high post. He's against Capella. Ayton passes to Paul. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Outside Herder. From deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Young. Outside Herder. Let's go with a 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Kongwu. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward. Fader on the way. Again, the Suns good for 2. The Hawks shooting around 41%. Wright with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Wright, the pass to Bogdanovic. Off target from 3-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the middle. Here's McGee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Suns lead by 13. Payne against Wright. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got his second basket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Payne. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. And he drops it first.
Delon Wright, 2 shots.
Good on both. "90 seconds into the second half now. Right side, Bogdanovic. Off target with the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich. Knocked away. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Inside. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Bogdanovich. Okongwu's gotten his first basket of the night. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Shamet. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Atlanta timeout. T-shirt time. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dancing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Payne, the pass to McGee. On the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne against Wright. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Payne against Wright. Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1.5 minutes left in the third. Payne finds Craig. Now here's McGee. Shot clock at 6. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Payne, the pass to McGee. Down low. Here's Crowder. That shot off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Left side, Bogdanovich. Right, attacking. Pass to Okongwu. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Payne, pass to McGee. It's stolen by Wright. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bogdanovich. For the lead. He can't hit that time. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Right wing. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Picked up by Okongwu. And here's Wright from the arc. No luck on that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top. They're up by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Jay Crowder Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Suns.
And here's Young. To tie it up. The Suns clear it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Trey Young. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Paul passes to Ayton. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The 3 ball. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Herter to take the lead. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. Now here's Booker. Herter defending. Booker, good. And the Suns lead by 3.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Outside Young. Outside Herter. To tie it up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now Herter, back to Young to take the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Johnson. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Herter. Outside Young. Fires the 3. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. From behind the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Herter.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Paul against Young. There's 38 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Collins finds Young from deep. Unable to get that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Booker. Capella with a block. Now here's Young. Pass to Herter from the arc. No good there. Tries to break his ice. No good there.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all.
End of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you to all.
off, David. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Nice move. He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Young looking it over. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Outside Lowry. Left side Butler. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Lowry against Young. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Herter, no good. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lowry against Young. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Driving inside from outside the arc. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. Butler's got 5.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Back to Young.
Blocking foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
14 foul.
Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Herter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now. And there's the call on John Collins.
John Collins.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.156 left to play here in the first. Outside for Robinson. Right side, Butler to the paint. It's stolen by Capella.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Young passes to Collins. Lays it up off the glass. He has 5.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. No good on the 3.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Capella with the bucket.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Lowry looking around. Outside Butler. From downtown. Atlanta with the rebound. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Young inside. Defended by Butler. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
All free throws good from Capella. The Heat trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, that's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young passes to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for Clint Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Here's Adebayo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Passes it to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. And Hunter, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Butler passes to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
And here's Young from the arc. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Butler kicks to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Here he goes. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Young passes to Capella. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Capella's got his third basket of the night right there.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Lowry up top, defended by Young. Outside for Robinson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Lowry has the open look. That 3 off the mark. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Back to Young. There's a screen by Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Young way outside. They get it back.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Robinson high post. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Butler passes to Adebayo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. The 3. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Lowry drives in. He kicks to Tucker. With the drive. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Lowry. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bogdanovich looking around, and the pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Wright. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. And Tucker kicks to Butler. And a miss there on the triple.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Right inside. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic at
15. Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin, how did you find success?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero out there with Vincent, and it's Martin in at the 4.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Outside Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Martin. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Wright looking around. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Good saving. Nice move. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Wright outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Hawks passing it around. It's stolen by Oladipo. Good saving. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to right. And the layup's good off the glass. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
There's Hero with a three. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A three from Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Heat. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
The Hawks leading by 12. Outside, Bogdanovic. Gallinari with the screen for Bogdanovic. Offline with his three. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Down low, here's Oladipo. And Wright pulls it down. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's his first personal.
It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat trail by 14. Drives to the hoop. Vincent misses.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Gallinari. And he overshot that one, missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Hero, no good. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
52 seconds left to play in the third. That shot wide open. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Good saving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Right outside. Gallinari in the corner. Another three for Atlanta.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Here's Oladipo. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Outside, Bogdanovic takes the three. That shot misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. This is it to Tucker. Puts the move on. And it's good on the layup.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
The Hawks leading by 17. Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat trail by 17. Butler feeling it out a bit. Driving in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young against Lowry. In the corner, Herter with it. Just 4 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. And stolen by Hunter.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
It's Young on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Just 3 to shoot outside Robinson. Just his first attempt. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Young. And Collins now top the key. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The second personal foul.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. There's the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Robinson misses. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
To the paint. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson for three. It's rebounded by Herter. And here's Young. From deep. Offline. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front.
Happy to have you with us for Indy. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here are the Heat. Lowry with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Robinson passes to Lowry with the drive over to the left wing. Back to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns clear it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And Booker, here we go. Out to Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Butler passes to Robinson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson against Paul. Tucker with a screen, and it's Robinson penetrating. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Adebayo, left side Tucker. And again, Miami with a triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become 3-point attempts.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Phoenix. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Outside for Butler. Tucker with a screen. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside for Booker. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Butler on the wing. Lowry against Paul. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Bridges outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat with the lead. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Adebayo with it. Here's Tucker. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Tucker's got 6 points.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Outside Robinson. And again, it's Miami converting.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Booker.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Lowry finds Robinson. Tucker, no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker, outside Paul. 34 seconds left in the first. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Johnson. Checked by Tucker. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. Takes a 3. And Lowry is good for 3.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front, leading by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Fast break, here we go. From deep, Johnson. And it's Miami with a rebound. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Bridges. Adebayo, no good. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Fades back. Ayton with the defensive effort.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Booker, good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Robinson on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lowry against Paul. Now Tucker. Outside Butler. Launches it. Tucker, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Tucker with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, Johnson counted from distance.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Outside Tucker. Into the lane. Outside for Butler. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Bridges against Butler. Clock at 6. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Paul against Lowry. The kick out to Johnson. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Now here's Lowry. Tucker with a screen. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
No, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Bridges against Butler. Double team on Butler. To the middle. That one's good for 2. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball passes to Booker. Ayton with it. They get it back.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
17.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So he gets them both. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Shamet into the lane. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Miami ball.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. He was all alone on that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's tipped. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. That three's off the mark. Hero against Payne. On the attack, Hero. Pass to Martin. Got a piece of it.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Shamet, no good. Hero with it. Picked up by Craig. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. Miami, no good that time either.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Payne finds McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Oladipo outside.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Heat lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both shots good from the stripe. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Martin. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Vincent. Inside. McGee with a steal. Here we go. The three from Craig. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Hero. Here's McGee, and there's a 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Martin, and here's Hero. The three is up. On target from range. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the left side wing. Pass to Vincent. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Oladipo with the ball. Beyond the arc. And Craig pulls it down. Here's Shamet. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with it. Now guarded by Crowder. From downtown. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Shamet. And there's the drive. Off target at the rim. Here's Martin. Defended by Craig. Out to Oladipo. And so it's Miami now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 6 to shoot. Hero against Crowder. It's not going to go for him, and the Heat going the other way now. Here's Vincent. Pass to Martin. Oladipo outside. Pure from three-point range. Oladipo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Crowder outside. This one for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. And here's Hero. The 3 is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
McGee passes to Payne. Back to McGee. Lets it fly. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Hero outside. Down low. Craig with a steal. Crowder outside. Pass to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Out to Oladipo. Now here's Hero. Shot clock at 3. From deep 3-point range. And Craig pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
A line change here for Miami. Some changes for Phoenix. Outside Paul. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. Adebayo finds Robinson. Outside Tucker. Offensive rebound. Heat.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Johnson laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Lowry, right side. Clock at 6. For 3, Robinson. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Ayton with a screen. And he drives in. Another shot. Outside for Booker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from three, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Lowry from the arc. Again, the Heat misses. Ball passes to Ayton. He connects.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Here's Butler. No good. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.